Is it really? Okay. Is it really?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes, you
Really,
can go.
though?
Yes, it's recorded.
Is it? Is it?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Continue.
So we are on our way to the Moondrop Forest, and on our way to Fort Zatar, Zatar.
You've already been there.
It.
Oh, Zagar.
What?
It's with a G, a G sound.
Zagar.
Yeah.
We encountered a combustible man, and we fought this combustible man.
That you did. Yes.
He was very hard to fight, and apparently, when we talked to the captain of the guard, he's had one tied up, and this has been happening all over the place. They've been popping up.
So yeah,
And
one vital.
nobody.
I'm like, one vital information is everyone turns into monsters. Like, ever since the moon got huge.
Yeah.
And we're protected because, I don't know, I guess we have the symbols or whatever? Because why else would
Maybe.
we turn into monsters too in the mist?
I don't know what the. I don't think anybody knows what the parameters are for turning into these things, but yeah, maybe we are protected.
That's, I guess, my
but
speculation.
Maybe, yeah. So the captain of the guard had never seen that before, and I don't think anybody has seen these things before. And so we got some buckets of water. Or no, we got some spells. Scrolls for water.
Yes. Commander Barden of Fort Zagar gave you,
Yes.
I believe, 6 minor potions of healing and 2 spell scrolls of create water.
So hopefully that will help. Maybe that'll do something. We're not sure. And I think that was it. And I don't know if I'm missing anything.
No, you pretty much got it.
They told us also that they're like druids and an old witch.
Oh yeah.
In Moondrop Forest to look out for.
Yes.
Yes.
They spoke of the Moonlight Conclave that exists within the Moondrop Forest. They're a bit of a secluded sect of druids that worship the moon. And they told you of a being known only as Verona the Witch. And
Right.
I will spell that all for you all. It is
Verona.
Verona the Witch. I've spelled it in chat, so you may see it.
Like it.
And that she is a mysterious entity that is known to inhabit the Moondrop Forest, though very few mortals have had the opportunity to interact with her. So people don't quite know what she is.
Spooky.
Alright, so you all had just left Fort Zagar. You had an opportunity to rest. You got some equipment that you will need should you encounter any more of the combusted, and you continue your journey. As you proceed onward, I would like someone to roll for me, or anyone, if they dare or choose, let's say a society check.
I think my society sucks.
Mine is untrained as well.
Mine is 0.
We
We live in a society here.
At the very least, you have the opportunity to try.
I have a +8.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think
Oh.
Beth is good at society.
Yeah, anyone who would like to, go for it.
Why the hell not?
Robbie!
You're trained in society.
I live in a society that I wish to overthrow.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
Okay.
there you go.
Oh,
Okay.
that was right.
Okay.
Whoa!
Damn!
You won society.
The first
You are
D20 of the day.
society.
The
Okay.
first, wow.
Okay. Would anyone else like to go?
No.
Okay. Ravi, so as the group continues down the road, you see that there is a split in the path to the left. And you know that that path would lead you to the now ruins of Labris. Labris is a town that existed about 20 years ago. Until, well, there's a few theories as to why. Some say a comet fell from the sky and landed straight into the middle of town. Others say that the town simply exploded. All that is known is that there is the ruins of the town, and near its center is a large hole. A large hole in the ground. Does anyone know where the hole leads? No, they do not. For they fear to even interact with it. Just a little bit of bonus info for you.
Okay.
Oh. Creepy.
So, like, is it like a cave, or is it, like, just deep into the ground?
No, it's like someone, like, shot a hole straight into the ground.
Oh.
And you can't see the bottom.
Oh. Yeah, that's spooky.
Ooh, it's like the...
Did you work that up?
I did.
Okay. So do I tell the group that, or
That's entirely up to you.
Okay. Yeah, I think I will, because we're gonna go... Wait, you said there's 2 pathways, right?
Well, yeah. So you are currently on the forward path to Fort Helena, but you also noticed that the path that leads to the ruins of Labris. Jesus Christ, Labris, but you guys are not taking that path. You are following the forward path.
I prefer... Yeah, Ravi would prefer not to go there. She feels like it would be too loud. But if someone was like, hey, what's over there? She'd be like, no, it's nothing. It's just a bunch of rock and rebel right over there.
Very good.
So is anyone going to inquire, or are we just going to keep on going?
Itza is going to get on the carriage and say, where to next?
You're already on the carriage.
Oh, I say where to next.
You're literally like driving this carriage right now.
Yes. I'm driving.
Jonesy wants to inquire about the hole.
Okay.
Okay.
Then go ahead and ask Ravi, because she supposedly knows this area.
Oh, well, excuse me. Can you get me the little trinket? There we go.
I will say that the reason you know so much about Labris is because your mother used it as a way of preventing you from doing bad things by saying that if you kept doing bad things, what happened to Labris would happen to you.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that does sound like her.
That a comet would fall on you.
Wow. And Ravi would totally believe it, because Mother is always right.
Yep. Uh-huh. Exactly. I'm glad you understand. Go on.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I can't. Okay. So Ravi, why is there a giant hole over here?
Oh.
Well, it's a few miles away, so you can't actually see it, but...
Oh. Alright.
What's going on with the creepy?
Well, alright. So, what's going on with the creepy hole that's a couple miles away here?
Why don't you just, you ask, like, hey, what's along this path over here? Didn't there used to be a city or somewhere?
It's fine. Just roll with it.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, what's this along here? Did it used to be a city or something?
It was a town. It was a nice homey town. But supposedly 20 years ago, a giant rock came from the sky and just obliterated everything. So now there's only rock and rebel, and there's no one that lives there anymore, supposedly. I mean, who would live there? All alone? In a forgotten town? With a giant hole? Yeah.
Sounds dangerous.
Oh, very. Supposedly, she tries to think of a reason why we can't go there. Supposedly there's a lot of monsters and spooky ghosts. Ghosts that, that steal your socks. Yes, your socks! They only steal one of them, so you always have, like, mismatching pairs. It's terrible. Simply terrible.
Sock.
I say we go
I
past
do
it.
not fear these ghosts.
Gimble Shakes, you don't have socks.
That's what I said. I do not fear them.
No. Anywho, I think we should just go ahead and go to Fort Helena. Henna.
Don't hurt yourself, Robbie.
Sorry.
That's the plan.
All right.
I think that's good.
And with that, you all continue onward, and you travel for about another. Do my goddamn bidding, you computer program. You'll all continue for a few more hours until you arrive at Fort Helena. As you arrive, you make your way out the mist, and you see that it is almost identical to Fort Zagar in almost every way. This one, as you approach, you see that there are vines that are kind of growing on the rock and kind of building their way up, which indicates to you that it might be a bit older of a fort, but not by much. And as you get there, you receive a very similar welcome to that which you received in Fort Zagar. You hear from the top above the gate, "Stop! What is your business here?"
We seek refuge. We are on a mission.
What mission is that?
We are investigating the area for the weird phenomenon on order of the temple.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Crap.
You can do that.
But he told me to do
Well, I
it. 'cause
could
was
try and
talking.
intimidate him.
No. He told me to do it because I'm the one talking.
Aww.
Oh, that's a 9. So, not too bad.
Okay.
Not too bad.
So the guard says, search them.
Oh, no.
And a couple guards come out of the side door near the gate, and they proceed to immediately make their way over to the back of the carriage, and they look inside, and then they see Ravi, Gimbleshanks, and Josie all just sitting there.
Ravi hisses at them, and she's like, "You're not taking my sweet rolls."
Relax, Robbie. Here,
One
I
of them
have
just-
a scroll. And
One of them
Ethan
just-
holds up the
what-
scroll that she was given.
They're just like, sweet rolls. What? And so they, one of them comes over, and he grabs the scroll, and he opens it, and he looks through it, and he looks up to the one above the gate, and he says, "Oh, these must be the ones that we got the message about." And the one at the top says, "Oh, okay, that's fine. You're free to go."
Oh, my sweet rolls.
And the one that's still kind of at the back of the carriage, he says, "You guys are lucky. Commander Barden, he sent a messenger bird over, said to expect you, said to let you go on your way. You must have left a good impression."
Yes, very good.
That's us. We leave great impressions everywhere we go.
Sure.
Yeah. Very, yeah. Right.
It must be because we. She's like pondering what she could say. It's a good thing we are just so good people. We're great addition to society, and we're gonna put a stop to this madness. Yeah. Whew. Good job, Ravi. Pat.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Yeah,
And he just
That's not what I meant.
she learned her lesson not to tell everyone about the mark, so she had to
Right.
backtrack. Sorry, guys.
he just kind of like he just kind of squints his eyes at you and then just kind of keeps looking at you as he backtracks and like walks backward and like disappears to the side of the carriage as he walks away.
Yeah, he kind of does the 2 finger to the eyeball to you to the eyeball.
Yeah, basically. So the gate opens, and you are allowed passage through Fort Helena. Is there anything you would like to do here before you head on, or would you simply like to just move forward?
I want to heal.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay.
I am also a little low on health.
Yes. Well, what I can say... Well, has it been an hour? Yeah, at this point it's been an hour. So you could do your treat wounds, if you'd like. You could do that while you're here. You do have, like, 8 or 9 potions of healing, so however you would like to do this, you may feel free to do so.
How do I treat wounds?
You roll a medicine check, and then if you succeed, you may roll dice for healing.
Okay. Rolling.
Oh my god. Literally, oh my god. Wow. Okay, so an 11 is not going to cut it. Once again, you attempt to... Who are you attempting this on? Yourself?
Yeah.
Pizza? Gimbal? Okay, yeah. Once again, you flump up somewhere. And despite spending 10 minutes on it, you are unable to heal yourself. Would you like to try it on someone else?
How come I can't see any of his stats?
You can only see your own, but because we're sharing, we can see each other's.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll roll it for Gimbal Shakes.
The Gimbalist. Do it.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Do it.
That's better.
Jinx.
Alright, you may roll 2d8. And Gimbal will heal for that much. The Gimbaliest. Alright, so Gimbal will heal for 11 points, which I believe brings you up to full.
Yes.
Why did it heal? Oh, that... I had you all... yeah, I tried to heal you all. Never mind. Okay, good to know that it will do that. And then you may attempt to roll for Itza as well. She of the pizza.
You're doing diplomacy.
Doesn't this take like half an hour to for each one to work?
It takes 10 minutes each time.
Oh, okay.
So 14 is not going to cut it. So the treat wounds does not work on Itza.
We do have potions, though.
Yes. You're all also only immune for 10 minutes, or an hour. So, like, you can try again in, like, 50 minutes worth of time. Actually, for you, Josie, it's 30 minutes. And then 40 for Gimbal, 50 for Itza, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
But, yes, you got your round in of treat wounds. Anything else anyone would like to do before you move on?
Do we want to investigate here like we did in Zagar?
We investigated?
Just check
Remember
around.
how, like, we went to like the dungeon and like asked about like the monsters?
Yeah.
Oh, we can inquire if they've seen any monsters or anything new.
Yeah, that would be good. It's just me, or is there
Okay.
2 Robbies in the party?
There is 2 Ravis.
Ah!
Ravi 1 and Ravi 2.
Usurper!
Where are you seeing 2 Ravis?
In the
Clone!
party.
Where in the party?
Ah!
Oh. Okay.
Is that
now,
better?
I guess there's still 2, but yes, it's better.
That was weird. Okay. All right.
So before the guards leave back into the fort, Ravi leans out of the carriage and tries to catch up to them. And she managed to catch up to the last one, and she slaps his butt to get his attention. And she's like, "Wait, we want to ask you some questions." Sailor, slap!
Sailor?
He turns to you. And he looks down and he says, "Did you just assault me?"
Oh no.
Just a tiny bit. We actually wanted to ask you some questions about the area, if you don't mind. I mean, if you do mind, you could slap my butt back in revenge.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on.
He says, "I propose that you scurry off before I throw you into a cell."
Why does it never work? So she throws her hand up in surrender, and she goes back to the cart. Well, I tried, guys. The locals are not friendly.
It may have something to do with you slapping him.
It wasn't that hard.
Robbie?
Why do you sound like Mother all of a sudden?
Let's move on.
Right. So with that, you all continue. And I'm going to move you all once more. So you continue on and find yourselves at the edge of the Moondrop Forest. As you continue on the path, you see that to the right of the path, which is, you stay there, which is, right around here, you see a large thicket of trees, and you begin to head into that area, diverging off the path. And eventually you reach the edge and find that it is, in fact, a very dense forest. You are not certain that you will be able to bring your carriage through due to the density of trees and plants and forest.
And trees. Should we get off and walk?
It seems like that would be our last choice here, yeah.
We wouldn't want the horsey to get hurt now. No.
No.
No hurdy horsey. Alright. So, is there anything that you all would like to do before you venture into the Moondrop Forest?
Ravi's very hesitant to go in.
Okay.
But she pats on her pouch where she keeps her sweet rolls, and she's like, "It's going to be okay."
Very good. Anyone else?
Ita's gonna pat Robbie's head in a reassuring manner as she readies her axe for whatever may come up on the path.
Okay. You step foot into the forest. Before you doing so, would you like to tie Marengo up to a tree? Would you like to do any other kind of final preparations? Just making sure.
We should do that.
Yeah. I will bring Marengo over to a tree to tie him up and unhook him from the carriage and then just give him some whatever like food and like water we have available for him, because I don't know how long we'll be.
Yeah, is he gonna be okay all by himself? She asked Itza.
Ita's just gonna pat Ravi and say, he's a good horse. He'll be good here for a bit.
Okay, goodbye, Mango. You take care.
Yes. Okay. So now you step in. You enter the forest. I would like you all to roll me survival checks.
Ooh, Robbie is not good at survival. Oh, I have a +6. What the hell?
I'm pretty freaking good. 11.
Oh,
19,
no,
actually.
17 and 19. Where's Josie?
7.
The outlaw. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Alright. So Itza and Gimbleshanks. Itza, you've traveled through the area. You know well enough where north is. Gimbleshanks, maybe it's your ties to the earth. Who knows? You are able to maneuver through the woods and guide your companions, the two of you, without completely getting lost and going in circles. You're not entirely sure where you're headed, but at least you know you're not backtracking. And as you progress onward through the dark forest, you start to hear guitar.
Robbie's
in the
ears.
distance,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
in the direction of the guitar, you see some light off in the distance.
Ravi's ears twitch up and she
What would you
leans
like to
over
do?
to the music. And she also sees the lights and she's like, is someone having a band? A concert? Guys, let's go check it out. Maybe they're selling free shirts.
How loud are you
Oh
saying
god,
that?
I was gonna say, maybe we should keep it down.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was a little bit loud. It was a little bit on the loud side.
Maybe we should sneak up and see what it is first. It could be something goblins, who knows?
Goblins? Do
Yes.
goblins live in forests? I feel like they live in caves.
Okay,
Nice.
anything else?
Okay.
Alright.
I think that we should quietly get a little closer and see what we can see.
Reed. We're good at sneaking.
Instead of speaking, Ravi does a few hand gestures, saying kind of like, okay. And then she does like this football sort of like hand things. And then she creeps to the ground and slowly crawls towards the noise.
Okay. Alright. So, roll me stealth checks.
Roll!
Not bad.
I thought it was
Pretty
going to be
good
a
at
4.
Hmm.
Do this too.
Not bad. Even with the clumsy.
Oh.
Where's Cameron?
I'm
1 second.
I'm clicking on it here.
I'm clicking.
I'm clicking here.
Oh!
Okay. Okay. So Itza and Ravi, those of you who are accustomed to the wilderness, and also a cat, you two are able to kind of very much stealth your way close to the source of this music and light, despite the fact that Itza's carrying a giant axe. Josie steps on a stick. A very loud stick.
The old classic.
And the sound echoes through the trees. Yet the guitar does not stop. In fact, it doesn't miss a beat at all.
Itza just loudly whispers, "What is going on?"
Ravi kind of pushes some bushes away, so like on the other side, only her whiskers are showing. And she takes like a sniff and she's like, I don't know.
I actually have arcane communication, so I touch Ravi and I communicate to her, which is basically through telepathy.
Okay.
Do you see anything, Ravi?
So that actually startles her. So now the bush has now ears instead of just whiskers. But no, she doesn't see anything yet because she's too afraid to go all the way out. But she was startled, so the bush is like rattling now. So whoever is looking, perhaps that gives us away.
Okay. So as you unwillingly, perhaps, peek outward, you are close enough to see that there is a man who is sitting on a log. You are looking at his back. His front is turned from you. He is playing a guitar to himself, and he is sitting in front of a fire. You can see that nearby there is some sort of wooden hut, almost. Very rudimentary. And those are kind of the main things that you notice when you peek outward.
Wonder if I can sense magic, maybe. Yeah, could I be able to tell if there was some kind of magic trickery happening here?
Do you have detect magic?
Do I? Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. You can, so long as if you are within 30 feet of whatever it is you're attempting to detect.
I'm with Ravi. Is it close enough to the
I'd say you're not. You're not quite there yet.
Okay. I'll try and sneak a little closer to the guitar man.
Okay.
Should I roll another stealth?
No. You get within 30 feet, and you hear, "Stop."
I stop.
Turn back. The guitar does not stop playing. That's none of your business.
So Ravi kind of comes out of the bushes and walks over to where Gimbleshanks is, but she kind of is like right behind Gimbleshanks, not wanting to start another fight because the last time she tried talking to a guy, he burst into flames. So she tries to talk quietly and says, "We can't turn back, mister. We're on a quest."
I don't care.
Oh.
Looking for a witch.
She's
Nobody
not
witches.
here.
Okay. Well,
Can we roll a diplomacy to get some answers from him?
Sure.
Let's see. Okay. Alright. Wish me luck, everybody. Roll!
fingers crossed. Oh,
That's a 12.
Okay, so what do you say to this man?
So I peek out of behind Gimbleshanks and I say, "Hi, sir. My name is Ravi. I'm from Highwarden. And, well, we would very much like to know your name."
You hear the sound of a guitar string snapping. And the man quickly turns. And where you thought you might see a human's face,
no.
you instead see a face far more similar to a wolf.
Oh, yeah.
And that concerns you almost as much as two other things. One, his piercing red eyes. And two, the fury on his face. And he says, with a snarl, "I said leave!"
So she's quickly frightened and she hides behind, she runs or scrambles all the way back to where Itza is and she hides where Itza.
Okay.
I basically back away and I said, "Look, we don't want any trouble." And I just, leave. I go back.
He is staring at you. As you walk away. So you have taken a few steps back. Itza and Josie, how are you reacting to this situation? Are you two there? Hello.
Sorry, we were on mute. My bad.
Ah.
How does Josie react?
How are you two reacting?
Nope.
Itza is keeping Robbie behind her back as she had done that, and just kind of putting her hands out like, "We're just trying," and she's saying to the man, "We're just trying to complete our quest here."
He says, "Did you not hear me?"
I should have just walked the other way. Because it's a combustion man.
I think so too.
Roll me a perception check. If you dare.
Who?
Anyone.
Hey,
I don't want to roll a perception check because I don't want to fight this person.
I will roll.
You don't. Rolling a perception check is not going to induce combat.
25 HP and I'm gonna die, so...
Rolling a perception check can actually help us not get into a fight.
Yeah, you're not going to get into a fight by rolling a perception check, don't worry. Unless I ordain it. I have that power. Okay, good. Good. Gimbal and Ravi, good.
God. Why did your screen do that?
Because it was idle. Perception is right there. Above it. That's for encounter. Oh my god.
God, fuck this
Okay.
game, dude. Stop telling me to relax. Okay.
Pizza, are you going to roll? Okay,
Yes.
good.
Oh,
Alright, so...
Maybe you should roll your character and not have me do it.
So, Gimbal, Shinx, and Ravi, you two got closer than the other two. So, you don't see any steam coming off of him. You don't see any smoke. No fire.
Would just be a very angry lycanthrope.
Can Robbie ask if he's always been a lichen?
That will come with a diplomacy check.
Oh, snap a doodle. Okay. Alright. Wish me luck, everybody. Oh, it's a +10. It can't be that bad.
You have a +10 in diplomacy? Jeez. Okay.
Watch, I get a roll like critical failure. Roll!
Alright.
That's not bad.
Okay. Alright, speak your words.
Okay, so she's a little shaken up, so her voice is a little wobbly. So she's like, were you always a lichen, or is this wolf face new?
At this point, he puts the guitar down and he stands up. And he is maybe at least 6.5 foot tall, of very clearly werewolf. Now that he is standing, you can see his tail. He is barefoot. He has you can just make out that his fur is a very light gray. And he has sharp claws, presumably that which broke his guitar string. And he very slowly just... He steps over to you, Robbie. And he leans down and he looks at you straight in the eyes and he says, "What do you want?"
So she stares right back at him, like her eyes are softball size. And she kind of leans a little forward and she's like, "We just want to know if you're okay."
Medic.
Fine. I was. Until you showed up.
Don't you get lonely, though?
No.
Huh. I get lonely. When...
Not my problem.
Well. So she's trying not to get all Ravi, where she's just bouncing with energy. She's trying to remain calm. It's harder than it seems, actually, for her. But she still just tries to quietly talk to him, and she's like, "Well, what is your problem? Other than us.
My problem is that you won't leave.
Well, as much as I'd rather be back at Hyde Warden with my mother, we kind of have to do this quest, so we're forced to go through this forest.
Then go do it.
But I mean, we found you for a reason.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. We heard your music. It sounds nice.
Everyone roll me perception checks.
Oh no, what did I do now?
Come on. Double.
Okay.
No, not a 4!
Okay. Robbie is too close to see what's happening. Okay. So everyone except Robbie, because Robbie is too close and is like maintaining eye contact with this man. Everyone else, just a split second, just a very split second, you thought you saw red lightning strike across his hand.
Oh. Okay.
What does it mean?
I put my hand on Ravi's shoulder, and I say to her in telepathically, "There's something wrong about this. I think we should just leave."
She looks over
Yeah.
to Gimbal.
And you can speak to me telepathically as well.
I was gonna ask that, but
Okay.
I think Jesse was gonna say something.
Nope, that was it.
Oh, okay. So she looks over to Gimbal, and she thinks really hard, like her face squinches up, and she's like, "Why? What do you mean?"
You seem to be dealing with some very powerful magic, if what I just saw can be true.
And so, unfortunately, she says, "What magic?" out loud.
Oh no.
You turn and you hear a zzz. And as before you turn, you hear that and you see kind of a red light. And as you turn, you see that he has created a lance of red lightning, and he is holding it right next to you. And he says, "I won't ask again."
Itza also puts her hand on Robbie and just quietly whispers, "I think it's time we leave."
Oh, okay. All right. Well, goodbye, man. I'm Ravi, if you care to remember. And so she turns around and she walks between Gimbal Shanks and Itza.
I just give him a nod and then turn around and walk away.
Okay. He takes no further action except the spear. You just see it kind of disintegrate. Just.
Before they actually fully leave, Ravi reaches into her pouch and she's like, looks at the sweet roll and she kisses it, and then she puts it on the ground for the wolf man. And then she walks away.
That's dirty. There's dirt there. Okay. All right. Okay. So, you step away, and you all kind of reconvene a few feet back from the man. Where do you go now?
So
what do you do now?
Were we just at Limbar?
No. You guys were right about... You guys were almost like immediately under Ravi's character token.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see
Well, because you. Sorry.
on the maps. I don't know how to.
The more
Are we on a path, and then was the werewolf guy like kind of off the path?
there is no set path.
Oh, okay. Concerning. Okay. We could.
For the record, I just want you all to know
Oh.
there are no werewolves in this world. At least not to your
Oh,
character's
what?
knowledge.
Well,
You've never seen someone who looks like that before.
Oh my
what
god.
the fuck? So this is new to the curse,
So yeah,
probably.
Ravi and the group are convening, and she's like, "Guys, I feel really sorry for him. I think he was just one of the victims that turned into a monster." But like, she taps her thin, and she thinks very hard. She's like, "But he's not like the rest."
No, the others were like. I mean, they got really aggressive, like this guy too. But I mean, he really didn't seem to want to like engage with us.
You know what we should have done? And she has one palm laying flat and the other one with a fist, and she hits it repeatedly. She's like, "You know what we should have done? We should have communicated through song. Only the right tunes can soothe the beast."
That's one approach. Pizza says kind of nervously, like she doesn't want to be mean to Robbie, but she doesn't really agree with her plan.
You're saying we go back and sing to him?
No, I think he's really pissed off at me.
I think so too.
So if
That's why
the monster thing was north, I mean, should we go a different? Like, should we go east or west?
Remember, you're about here. So he's here. So you could go this way. You could go around him, and you could go kind of any way around here.
Yeah.
Just stay within a good 30 feet. Stay within away, like 30 feet away. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Yeah.
Okay.
I say we go around him.
Yeah.
Which way?
To the left, maybe. I don't know.
To the
To the
left.
left, to the left.
Okay.
So as
Okay.
they walk by, Robbie's like waving at him.
No! I catch up to her and I put her hand down.
You see,
Each is gonna shake her head and just assume we're far away enough that he doesn't care.
Or it didn't say.
just from the distance, you can see that he has sat back down, and it looks like he is attempting to restring his guitar.
Hmm.
So he's really not paying attention to you at all.
Cool.
Okay. The party continues forward. Dun dun dun. And y'all get to about here. About
Okay.
there. You start to feel something. A strange, ominous feeling nearby. You don't quite know how to explain it, but it feels familiar.
Ooh.
And as you continue on, you find yourselves finding several pieces of stone embedded in the ground, and they look very much like the ziggurat. Like the design of the stone is very similar. And as you continue down the path that you have now found, you find more and more and more of them. And as you continue on, you start to hear the sound of running water, which you find hopeful, despite the feeling of ominousness that you feel. And so you continue down this path toward the sound of the running water. And eventually you find that a few feet away from you is some sort of kind of not a lake, just like a pond almost. However, you also see someone standing at the edge of said pond. And as they turn around, you find a familiar face. Or rather, a face under a raven's mask.
Croman.
Tennis.
And he says, "Oh, it's the four of you again. Well, hello. What brings you to this neck of the woods?"
Funny you should ask. What are you doing
Well,
here?
We're here because
just
of
a little
you,
bit of-
mister.
Good, good. I would hope so. I'm doing some research as to what. Well, that's quite frankly none of your business. Yet. I say yet, because you'll find out eventually. Are you here for little old me? How did you know I'd be here?
A little birdie told us.
Get it? Because you're a crow.
A raven, actually. Get it together.
I don't deny
Well,
that.
I'm here. You're here. What are we going to do about it?
You're going to tell us why you branded us.
No, I'm not.
What? What do you mean?
Well, it's quite simple. I'm not going to tell you.
Why not? You're the one that did this, and you're the one who made the moon all big. Like, why?
Yes.
For what reason?
Yes, yes, and yes. As to the why, because that's boring, and I would much prefer that you find out the hard way.
Boring?
Because that is fun for me.
What if we just strike you down now? Everything goes back to normal?
Say that again.
What if we just strike you down now? Would everything go back to normal?
Oh, you couldn't.
Oh, you couldn't.
And why not?
Because I could kill you in an instant.
Then why don't you?
Because I need you.
For what?
You'll find out.
Ah!
The hard way, as I said. Hard, painful, entertaining.
I tire of your games.
Well, this has been wonderful, but I have quite a bit to do, and I don't have time for whatever this is. Chit-chat? No. So, I'm going to go now and continue doing what I was doing. How does that sound to you?
Non-agreeable.
We could use the flute to trap him.
I was gonna say, do we want to use the fox whistle?
Wait, is he the green eye, or are we looking for the purple eye?
No, this is the green-eyed man that branded you. Well, it's like ghostly green.
If Jesse doesn't let us do this.
Yeah, we're looking for a purple-eyed dude.
He's
Right.
not close to it.
Yeah, but the girl said she'd do us a favor. Although the other guy said we shouldn't trust her, but I mean, we can't trust anybody.
I think it's up to Mr. Wales. Do you want to use the flute?
I mean, I think that we should use the flute, yes.
Well, the flute is in your possession, sir. Roleplay.
Okay.
Well, so I think we should use the flute to trap the crow man.
Yeah, just roleplay it.
Okay.
How would your character do?
Tell me what you would like to do. Tell me all the things.
I would like to use the flute to trap the crow man.
Okay. Do you blow the flute?
Like, does Mr.
I don't-
Rails do it like secretly?
I don't know how we activate the flute. Did we talk about that?
You
yeah,
blow it.
you just blow it.
You blow the flute.
The flute, and then the girl comes.
Oh, okay.
It's more of a whistle. It's more of a whistle. So do you blow the whistle?
Yes, the whistle.
Well, just
Okay.
roleplay. Do you reach for it?
So- No, I'm content with this. So you blow the whistle, Josie, and it makes the sound of Allie giggling at you.
Oh God.
Oh.
And
It's like the ooh woo from those guns that some people mod. Ooh woo. Is it
so
just me?
Tanis looks at you and he says, "What was that?"
Oh no.
He doesn't know about the witch.
Did you just blow a whistle at me? What was the purpose?
He's cooking something up.
So is the girl going to appear, or was it a trick?
She giggled.
Yeah.
What
I don't think she's. I don't think.
what
she's
girl are you? And he
So he's letting us
disappears.
trick.
He disappears in a puff of pink something.
Oh.
What? Oh shit.
And
What?
so from the puff of pink, Allie starts to do a ballet dance.
Ah.
And she's got her umbrella opened, and she just she's spinning around, and she does like a pirouette, and she starts like she's humming to herself as she does it, and she does this thing where like she like does kind of like a vertical split almost, and like she kind of like her head ends up like upside down, and she kind of just smiles at you all, and she says, "Hey."
So where did the crow man go?
What did you do with him?
Well, I put him in an illusion.
An illusion.
What?
Yes.
What?
Like
Well,
you trapped him?
That's
Okay,
what you
so-
wanted, right?
Okay, so did you trap him?
Well, that's the purpose of the illusion, isn't it?
All right. Cool. Thank you.
I-
That was actually
I'd
quite
see-
useful.
I'd say you've got about 10 minutes before he figures it out.
Guys, we probably got 5 because he's super smart.
Are you doubting me? Rude. Rude little girl. Rude.
I'm just
Very
saying.
Do you know him and his game? Like, do you know
This-
what he wants with us?
Nope. Not a clue.
He's not
You
gonna tell
blew the
us.
whistle. Well, Josie blew the whistle, and I read his tiny little mind and saw what he wanted me to do, and then poof, I did it,
Yeah.
and I looked really good doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. I call
Right.
foul on this one.
Ravi
Foul?
gets a paper card
Foul.
and draws on it, and she's like 10 out of 10.
What do you want from me? I did what you asked me to do when you blew the whistle. Not that you actually spoke the words, but I did it. I did it.
So he only
What?
has 10 minutes to be in the illusion before he frees
He
himself.
told us.
I put the man in an imaginative box with bees.
Not the bees!
Not the bees.
So many bees.
Well, what should
So
we do?
many bees.
I say we look around this place. There's a reason why he was here.
Yeah, he said he was
True, he
doing
said he was doing
research.
research. Yes.
All right. So I guess we got 10 minutes to detect magic, maybe, Mr. Shanks?
Mm.
You hear a cracking sound.
Oh.
Oh, good.
It just sounds like.
Oh god, yeah, he's breaking out. Yeah, let me see if I can detect magic.
She says, "Oh, that's weird. He's not
Didn't
supposed to do
even
that."
specify what it was, etc., etc.
Well, because he has green eyes.
Whatever.
And you start to see a tear in reality, kind of right where Tanis was standing,
What?
and it starts to get like bigger and bigger and bigger. And Allie says, "Who the hell is this guy?"
We don't know. He's the guy
He's
we're
very
after.
powerful.
And he has
Oh.
green
He's
eyes.
extremely
Did you notice
powerful.
the green eyes? He has green eyes.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter.
Oh.
Well, this isn't good. And as she says that, it splits open, and a swarm of ravens pours out of the hole. Just a huge swarm of ravens, and they split into two groups in front of you. And they just kind of start to swirl around, and you see Tanis like rip himself out, and he like crawls out, and he slumps to the ground, and he says, "Oh, that was naughty. That was very naughty, and I'm not fond of that. Not one bit." And he looks at Allie, and she says, "Well, this is bullshit.
It was worth it just to see the look on your face.
And he looks at Allie, and he says, You did that, didn't you? Oh, I'm gonna get you down. Yeah, I am." And he turns into like his own kind of little like flock of ravens, and they fly right into her, and she says, "Uh-oh," and they crash into her, and they just go flying off into the distance, just.
Oh.
But the swarm of ravens in front of you persist.
Because he's moving. He's moving to
Pizza's
the
gonna call out as Allie is being taken away and just say, "You owe us a new favor that didn't last 10 minutes."
You hear fine.
Oh, I thought she was gonna be like, "Fuck you."
Fuck you.
I would like you all to
boy.
roll initiative.
Ravens.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun,
Da-da-da-da.
You want me to do
dun, 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 dun.
Oh, wait. You could have rolled 10 paces. But it's
Oh, sorry, I didn't remember that being character.
That's okay.
Oh, it triggered it.
10 paces.
Okay.
Pace Picante.
Let me put on some powerful music here.
Battle music.
Fight scene, fight scene. Sorry.
And
What is that?
let us begin.
Oh!
So
Got
the
runes
the first swarm is going to fly over Ravi, and it's going to
No.
yes. And let me pull it up here. It's going to Ravi, I need you to make a reflex save.
Reflex. All I see is religion. Where can I find reflex?
It's so it's you see like your saves.
Yeah, so on the left, under the column that says Pathfinder, like right under,
There's
like,
like a
yeah,
fortitude, reflex
Yeah.
and will.
Oh, here
Yeah.
it is. I found it. Thank you,
Yep.
guys.
Okay.
Yes, I see you are an expert.
Wow!
Holy shit!
All right, so
Holy
that is
shit.
a success. So you will not take damage. And then I need you to do it again.
Oh no!
I need you to do it again.
No! What's the chances of lightning striking at the same place at the same? Roll!
It's multiple birds.
10. So plus
Okay.
9 is 19.
That time, a couple of the birds peck you.
And
They
19
will
doesn't
deal. They will deal. That's not what I wanted. You, Ravi, will take 2 damage, and that will end this swarm's turn, which will bring us to the other one, who's going to swarm over the rest of you. And I need all 3 of you to make me a reflex save.
Can you move the thingy?
But how do- It's like we want to make a reflex save, but we can't.
Reflex.
I really want to make that reflex save, but there's a giant fucking swarm of birds above me.
Oh.
It was almost.
Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
No, go ahead. Yeah, we rolled.
Okay,
Oh, no, you're fine.
So Josie saves, and Gimbal Shanks and Itza, you both are going to take 8 points of damage,
Yeah.
and then I need the 3 of you to do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Da again. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow, that was an aggressive.
Why is
I'm very
everyone else
aggressive.
like an expert except for me?
Because you're better at other things.
Ah, that's fair.
Oh.
Alright, this time all 3 of you will take damage, and all 4 of you are going to take 4 points of damage. As you are pecked by birds.
So,
Ow!
Yeah, so we're just gonna pretend that they're above you, but not really. And
Okay.
so that brings us to Gimbal Shanks.
Hell yeah!
You are being pecked by birds.
I'm gonna fucking smoke these birds. Literally.
Okay, smoke those birds.
I'm gonna ash cloud them.
Tell me more.
The cloud is difficult terrain for flying creatures, and the creatures in the cloud can't detect anything using their sense of smell. I don't know if that matters. Creatures that start their turn within the cloud take 2d4 damage, as their lungs fill with hot, acrid smoke with a fortitude save.
I will warn you, that will affect your allies as well.
Even though it's in the sky, but I cast it in the air.
The birds are effectively within
They're on
your
us.
spaces.
Yeah, they're like on us, basically. Okay.
They are within your spaces entirely.
Well,
No. Wait, so any spell that he would cast would affect us as well?
no, only this is like an area of effect kind of
It's
spell.
an area of effect spell, yeah.
Yeah. I'll do Blazing Bolt.
Okay,
Then
go for it.
on I don't know the birds that are closest to me.
The ones that are directly above you.
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna put them like next to you guys, but like, just
Yeah.
for all intents and purposes, they are in your space. But I will
Okay.
put them here so that you can all target them.
How do we target again? I forgot it. Is it Control T?
Uh,
No.
Click on them and press T.
Oh, that's it.
Or you can go into the combat tracker and you can hit the toggle targeting button. Whichever you please. Well, I am he who says no mayonnaise.
No mayo.
What I fucking said, Gimbal Shanks. Swear to God.
I keep thinking of Undercover Brother when you say no mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Don't yell at me. You're yelling. Okay, so for each additional action you use when casting the spell, you can fire an additional ray at a different target. So, if you want to use the 2-action version, you can hit both swarms. Or attempt to hit both swarms. Okay. So hit the 2 or 3 action version in the chat.
Where's that?
So, are you in the chat? At the very bottom, your blazing bolt spell has popped up. Yeah. And so there are 2 options there. There's the blazing bolt 1 action, and there's the blazing bolt 2 or 3 actions. You're gonna want to hit the latter one because you're using 2 actions. All right. So then you're gonna want to hit attack.
Roll.
Let me see here. A 17 is not going to hit.
What?
But you may attempt to hit the other one.
17 doesn't hit. Damn.
17 does not hit.
Well, you gotta imagine, these are like birds, so they're like small and they're kind of hard to hit.
They're birds!
They're bugs!
Yes, roll for the other one.
Definitely not gonna hit.
A 3, yeah, so a 10 is also not going to miss. So you take like each hand and you fire up just a bolt of fire, and both swarms just kind of fly around it, and you hear like a lot of squawking, and you hear some, like, you see some feathers flying off and shit, but you don't manage to hit any of the birds. You are deeply disappointed.
Damn, disappointed.
Disappointed!
Alright, you have 1 action left. How would you like to spend it?
I'm gonna try and move away.
Go for it. You can move if you really want to.
You can move if you want to.
Get away from those fucking birds.
Alright,
and that's going to be your turn, which brings us to Josie.
Mr. Wales.
Mr. Whale.
I'm gonna murder. I'm gonna
murderize him.
You're gonna murder the murderer?
Oh, nice.
They're in unkindness.
An unkindness of
ravens.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
a murder of crows and unkindness of
ravens.
Yeah.
Where does it say my movement speed?
Funny.
Oh, go to your the ID one, the first one. Yeah.
First tab.
25.
You have 25. Yeah, so you can move 5 squares.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's fine.
Okay, and then I'm going to target this bird swarm here, and I'm gonna shoot it.
Oh!
But I don't know if I'm gonna hit more than one bird or something or what. But gonna shoot
the swarm itself is a creature,
like a single entity. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So rolling.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Damn. Okay, so that's a critical hit. You may roll for critical damage against the birds.
The birds.
Josie canonically hates birds. Alright, so you deal 15 points of damage to these birds. You end up
Wait, hang on. Why was it 15 and not 17?
That's a very good question. You're not quite sure.
Come
But-
on.
I don't make the rules. Actually, I do. But, so you end up shooting through. It's like you fire perfectly and end up just taking out like several birds in a line. It's magnificent. It's fucking glorious. And you end up dealing substantial damage to the swarm. You have 1 turn left. How would you like to spend it?
Cameron.
Sorry, I'm throwing the can away here.
Do it.
I would like to fire the other pistol
Sure.
at.
Don't forget to use your multiple attack penalty.
When do I use that?
You'll see. Multiple attack penalties. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, this one
Yeah.
right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Use the map. It's a map.
Rolling.
It's a map. Bitch.
Wait.
Oh.
Map.
I rolled a 2.
What?
Alright.
Yeah, so perhaps you get a little cocky with this one, and you fire off at the second swarm, and it just flies through the swarm. That will be your Josian turn, and we go to She of the Pizza. You're being pecked at by birds. It's not fun. You are displeased.
I'm allergic to birds.
Damn.
Allergic to birds, that's good.
I sneeze.
You go into anaphylactic shock.
Okay, I am going to. Let me.
Chop those birds.
Kill the
Chop those
kill the
birds.
birds before she needs an EpiPen.
I'm going to. Where is my? I'm gonna use my free action of my quick tempered because I always forget to do it when I roll initiative.
Totally fine,
so
you are
I-
raged.
I can be enraged and have my temporary hit points. And then I'm going to target not that one, this one that's on top of me. And I'm gonna hit him with my axe.
Okay. Damn.
Oh,
That is a miss. So
Yeah.
the birds just kind of fly right around your axe
oh.
because they're bitches.
These birds is bitches.
These birds is bitches.
That's right.
These birds be bitching.
Birds.
You still have 2 actions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a one-trick pony, so I'm gonna
Swing
swing
it.
my axe
Go for
again, using my multiple attack penalty.
That's gonna be a miss. They are just they're kind of just
Really high.
flying. It's not that they're high. They're just they're flying around the axe. It's
I mean,
just
they have a high, what a
you
AC.
do get a few. I mean, sort of. You do get a few startled squawks out of them, though. Which
Interesting.
Scared
pleases you.
Okay. For shits and giggles, I'm going
You
to
got
do
one
an
more action.
unarmed attack because I've got less of a multi-attack penalty on that one.
You would still have the multiple attack penalty.
Yeah, it's just lesser for the third one for my unarmed strike than for my axe.
Okay.
And
So
you're
let's just
missing.
say out of frustration, you try to kick a bird and you miss. The bird's like and just flies back.
I'm just like cursing. I'm like, why won't you?
Fucking
Bam!
shit! Fucking fuck!
Yeah. And then I
That
just
brings
speedily
us.
kick.
Yes, angry Ravi or angry Itza is angry. That brings us to Ravi. You, like everyone else, are being pecked by birds. They're attempting to rip your hair or rip your fur off of your body.
Yeah, she doesn't appreciate them going after her ears. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for unarmed attack. So I'm gonna attack with my claws.
Okay. All right. Go for it. You do have your sickle out.
Oh, I do? Oh, yeah, I thought I...
No, you should.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, I believe you do. Yep, you do. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Alright, I target it and sickle. Hey, come on. Come on now. Where is it? There it is. Oh, should I do a stratagem first?
That would be wise. So make sure to click the apply effect in the chat. Do you see it?
Yes. Clicking.
Okay, good.
18.
That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. So I would recommend that you use that roll when you attack.
Alright. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Jesse, how do I apply the 18 to the roll?
So when you make your strike, there will be some options at the top of the window that pops up. One of them will be to toggle your devise a stratagem roll.
Oh, on. Here we go. On.
Yep.
On. Yeah,
She is learning.
It's on.
Okay, then you just make the roll. You make the attack. And a 26 will hit. You are one off from a crit. No, Rebecca, you just hit yourself.
What? What?
Oh no! Twist.
You had targeted yourself.
My bad.
So we're just gonna say we're gonna roll for damage, but I'm just gonna direct it toward the birds because you still hit the birds. You still hit the birds.
Yay!
So roll your damage.
Damage.
Yes.
Roll.
Click the damage. Click it. Okay. All right. So that is 4 damage to the birds, and they seem to resist the slashing power of your sickle. So they, in fact, do not take damage.
What?
Don't take slashing damage?
Because they're bitches.
Okay, so now Itza, we know slashing doesn't harm them.
It's a good thing my most powerful attack is slashing.
It's slashing.
You may roll a recall knowledge check to figure out their resistances, and if you roll well enough, I will give them to you.
Oh.
That will cost you your third action, Ravi.
Alrighty. Let's see. Where is it? Where can I find it? Recall?
It's... So, you would just need to roll, whatever knowledge check you are most proficient in, and I will say, we'll make this an Arcana check. So roll me an Arcana check. Tell me the things that you want to know from the words that I speak. No mayonnaise.
Are they magical? Like, are they really birds, or are they magical birds?
Do you want to know that, or do you want to know their weaknesses? You get one or the other.
Sorry. I want to know their weaknesses.
Alright, roll for it, damn it.
Pray for me. Roll!
They got elvish runes going around them, so...
Okay, so, with your 18, you learn, that they have, so they take -2 damage from bludgeoning, and they take -5 from both piercing and slashing.
Wow, okay.
So they resist 5 points of damage from slashing and bludgeoning, and piercing, and they resist 2 points of damage from bludgeoning. And since you dealt 4 damage, it was completely negated.
I see, because it didn't reach the threshold. Damn it!
Indeed.
Sure.
All right, that's your turn. We go back to the birds. So this one is going to move directly over Robbie and Itza, and then I need you both to make me reflex saves.
Okay.
Itza pizza.
Okay.
Oh.
Robbie, with the
Who's possessed?
Robbie. I am. By gay goat demon. Robbie,
Yeah.
make your damn reflex save.
You live deliciously.
Reflex. Okay. Roll! Whoa, that was aggressive.
Hells,
That's
yeah.
pretty good. Alright,
Why?
so Itza is going to take Itza's going to take 4 points of damage as she is further pecked by birds. And then I need you two to make the roll again.
I want my action figured out away.
Okay.
Damn!
Fuck you!
Critical!
Eat it, birds!
Rebecca, don't make me come over there.
Hello?
Rebecca.
Sorry,
Rebecca.
what?
Oh,
Rebecca!
Who's in the chat?
Rebecca, are you on crack?
No, I am not. I'm paying attention.
Make me-
What?
No, you're not! Make me another goddamn reflex save!
Reflex, got it! Roll!
Okay, so neither of you take damage from this second attack.
Fuck yeah.
That ends their turn. This other swarm is going to follow Josie and Gimbleshanks. And so I
No.
need Josie and Gimbleshanks to make reflex saves.
Ah.
Am I on crack? More like Coca-Cola.
That's not better. Alright, so a 19 and a 19. Those are not going to cut it. So
damn.
there will be pecking! There will be exactly 7 points of pecking
Jesus Christ.
to both Gimbleshanks and Josie. And then I need you to do it again.
Again.
And again. And again.
I'm gonna die.
But I mean, you're a
alright.
golem.
Josie succeeds. Gimbleshanks does not. The Gimbliest shall take 6 more points as he is further pecked by birds. And that brings us to Gimbleshanks himself. You are being pecked by birds. It is not the business.
I don't think I have any health things on me.
You have a potion.
Do I?
Well, I think.
I
Let's
think
see.
Josie has all the potions.
Yeah, you all decided that Josie would be the one to hold all of your potions.
No, I thought we decided we each were gonna carry one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't see any in Gimbleshanks' inventory, so let me give him one. In the name of
I thought
justice.
that we all did.
We did.
And then I would have rolled for that too.
Oh yeah, I don't have one either. Whoops.
No?
Well,
Alright, so- Alright, I gave you a potion, so you have one.
Many thanks.
Thank you.
No, I gave one to Gimbleshanks.
Oh, I need it eventually.
Okay,
Sorry. It can be later. It doesn't have to be now.
Oh my literal god.
Sorry.
I'm gonna try.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Give one
Use
to... Yes, it is an action to use one.
Use something.
Everyone should have the appropriate number of potions. Okay, so Gimbleshanks is going to heal for 7 points from the potion, and that leaves you with 2 actions. How shalt thou spend them?
Try and they take is it bludgeoning is like -2, like they
Correct.
shake off like 2 points of damage from bludgeoning. Okay.
Correct, yes.
I guess I'll do the blazing bolt again.
Okay. As long as you have the spell slots. I'm not seeing that you have any more second ring spell slots,
Oh, okay.
which is strange. Did you spend any in the combat with the combusted man? I don't think you did.
I don't think so.
So, yeah. So
I
okay.
just cast it again. So
Right.
I haven't
Okay.
used it.
So I gave you 2 spell slots back because I know you didn't cast them.
Okay.
So you have 2 second ring spell slots. So you're good.
All right. Point 2. These freaking birds.
So are you going to try to hit both of them again?
Yeah. Or
What did
I think
you
I might
just-
just attack this one.
What did you just try to do? Okay. Well, a 20 will hit.
Thank God. Finally.
So you may roll for damage. Did you use the 1 action or the 2 action version?
The 2 action version.
Okay, so you can also attempt to hit the second one when you're done. But for now, you may roll damage against the swarm that's on top of you. If you dare. So you just go back up to the Blazing Bolt spell in the chat and you hit
Oh
roll
yes.
damage.
Okay. Roll damage. There we go.
HD roll 4d6. Okay. Gimbleshanks. Let me check on this. Yeah. So you deal 17 points of fire damage to
Oh
these
lordy.
birds.
Yay!
You shoot a bolt of fire and several birds just get hit, and they're like it clips through their wings, it clips through some of their bodies. Some of them are on fire. There's lots of squawking and feathers, and the smell of like charred bird. I don't know if you can smell, but there's a smell of charred bird. And now you may go for the second swarm of birds.
The smell of charred bird in the morning. Okay.
Yes. That's absolutely a hit. Roll for damage.
Yes. It's happening.
It's happening.
It's all coming together.
Gimbleshanks, tell me how you defeat this swarm of birds.
I kind of wind up Kamehameha style, a fireball, let it loose. It flies in and just kind of hits one, hits another one, and it just kind of domino effects. Hits all the other ones, they just kind of burn and fall to the ground.
Amazing. Ravi and Itza, you find that a bolt of fire flashes by you and it hits the birds, and you are relieved from the unholy pecking that has plagued you in the past 12 seconds.
Oh, thank goodness.
That swarm is dead.
Yes.
And that is all of Gimbleshanks' turn, so we go to Josie.
These birds are no joke. They hurt. Hurt bad.
Josie said he wanted to do battle medicine.
Where did he go?
He's right next to me. He's just next to the running water.
What a titty torch. Torch
Oh.
composed of titty.
He has to roll for medicine first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if he wants to use battle medicine, you will roll a medicine check. And that's gonna do it. Roll your 2d8 healing.
Hell yeah. Who are you healing again?
Myself.
Oh, he's healing himself. Okay.
Because I'm gonna die.
2d8. Uno, dos.
Oh.
Alright, that's gonna be
Nice.
7 points of healing to Josie. That's one action. There are 2 left.
And then I want a pistol for because I want to reload my weapon.
Pistol twirl.
To roll a deception check.
Deception
I think it's deception.
for pistol twirl.
Look on the action first. Alright.
They said pistol twirl.
Yeah, and then it should tell you what the roll is. I forget.
So for the record, pistol twirl will not reload your weapon.
Yes, it will.
Your quick gestures or flare performance distract your opponent, leaving it vulnerable. That's not the one you want.
Sorry.
Yeah,
You want the
forget
great
distracting.
contours.
Break hunter is reload.
Who wants that?
There you go. That's better. Okay. Yeah,
I'll
so
do
you
that.
can... Create a diversion is a deception check, and demoralize is an intimidate check, so you can roll either one of those. If he wants a deception check, then he may do so with the create a diversion.
Yeah, roll a deception check.
Okay.
Hashtag do it. Okay, so let's see. There's something I'm missing here. Okay. So because it is a swarm of smaller creatures, the effects of the demoralize do not affect the entire swarm.
Wait.
However,
Did you
you
roll
are able.
for a deception check?
Deception.
Yes, yeah, and it is a success.
Demoralize them because isn't deception?
In intimidation. Oh, deception check to create a diversion.
Yes,
Right.
yes. Yes. So you are unable to create a diversion because there's just simply too many of them. However, you did succeed, and you do reload your weapon.
Okay.
Okay.
One of them anyway.
Well, I thought it was both, but okay. Let's go.
No, it only reloads one at a time.
Isn't it?
Long enough to chamber another bullet. So that sounds like it's one. Yeah. Which one do you want to do?
Like one more action, guys?
Yeah.
So let's shoot him in the face.
Shoot the.
Shoot
I
them in
can
the
say
face.
which one, but there's only one. Shoot.
Shoot the bird.
Shoot him.
You got to shoot the bird. Wow, wow.
Oof.
Oof.
Off by 1. So you
18.
fire into the swarm,
I missed.
and you hit like a feather. You shoot a feather off of a bird. You were so close, but unfortunately they're fucking bitch birds.
These bitch birds.
And that is going to be your turn. We go to Itza, who has just been relieved from her torturous pecking.
Fuck bird. Okay.
Hey.
No, Ika doesn't love birds. Vanessa loves birds. Vanessa's not
these
here.
birds.
Okay. Issa is very relieved to not have the pecking at her anymore. She wants to take her healing potion.
Go for it.
Yes.
Alright, so that's going to be 4 points of healing unto She of the Pizza.
Yes.
You got 2 left.
Okay. I'm assuming Ravi communicated what she knew to us.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I did say that.
Oh,
You're
okay,
yelling.
sorry.
The
I missed
bludgeoning
that.
damage is. They take 2 off the bludgeoning damage. Piercing is fine.
Piercing or slashing does nothing, Itza.
It does nothing.
Can I use Intimidating Strike, or is it like... Let me click it so you can see it. Is it not going to work because they're like a swarm?
Just from, I mean, Itza wouldn't know, but just from what you know,
Okay.
the mental effect of it won't affect them.
Okay.
So you could pretend you could go with it under the premise that Itza doesn't know that, or you could do it. I'm not inclined to care either way.
Okay, yeah, so we'll say that Itza's just gonna try. She's just like, well, if I can't strike them, maybe I can scare them.
Don't forget, you have to move into their range. And since
Okay.
Intimidating Strike is 2 actions, you won't be able to use it if you move. So you could just do a normal strike.
Sure, we'll do that.
Normal.
Normal.
Is close enough?
So technically they're right here. So you
Okay.
need to move a little bit closer. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Okay, so then I will do a normal unarmed strike. Rose. Oh! I punching in the air here, you know?
Yeah, so the birds be like, yeah, fuck you. And the birds nimbly dodge your axe as you rush toward them. That is all 3 actions for Itza, and we move to Ravi.
I was looking how many squares I can move.
You can move 5 squares. You have 25 feet of land movement.
Okay, 1, 2. Because the birds are like right here, right?
Yeah, the birds are basically right here.
Okay. Then I will move 1, 2, 3. And then I think I'm gonna use electric arc.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so the birds will make a reflex save.
Oops, did I do it twice?
And the birds succeed against your electric arc. So they kind of maneuver themselves so that when the lightning strikes, it just kind of goes right through them.
Damn.
Because they're Tanis birds. They're bitches.
The magic.
Tanis birds, not the business. Alright, so that's going to be
That's it.
Robbie's turn, because that was a 2-action spell.
Yep.
Those birds are dead. So these birds did not like that Robbie just shot lightning at them. And they're going to swarm Robbie.
Oh!
And Robbie, I need you to make me 2 reflex saves.
Okay.
As you are assaulted by birds!
Roll!
Birds! Alright, that's 1 failure. Give me another.
Roll!
Ooh.
And that's a success. Okay. So
Nice.
you're only going to get hit once. So you're going to take 3 points of damage as you are pecked by birds.
Not bad.
And
Ouchie.
so, alright. So they are now in this space. And we move over to Gimbleshanks. The birds have moved from you and moved on to Robbie because she tried to shoot them with lightning.
I'm
And birds
cat.
have
I'm a
feelings.
cat and they hate.
Somehow. So, what would you like to do?
I'm also going to shoot them with lightning.
Okay, go for it. Give me the spell.
Whoops. Why did I do that?
Yeah. I don't know. Why did you do that?
I
Give me the spell.
don't know.
So it's right up here. I'm just. Oh, here we go. Yeah, just put the spell in the chat so I can do the reflex save.
Okay.
Reflex.
Electric arc.
Alright, so... Okay, they fail. You may roll your damage.
Yeah. Hey.
Shoot the birds. Alright,
Not
you
the
deal
best.
5 points of lightning damage, of electricity damage to the birds. You hit a few of them and they go... It's very satisfying for you. You have 1 action left.
A lot of my stuff is bludgeoning, which I don't want to do because it's just gonna... They're just gonna negate it. I'll probably hit them with another... electric arc.
Electric Arc is a 2-action spell. You only
it
have
is.
1 action left.
Carp.
Arf.
Holy carp. I'll do elemental toss.
Mhm. Alright. Roll me that attack, though.
Ah.
That's gonna miss.
Yeah.
So you fire off a chunk of earth, and it passes through the swarm. The swarm is reduced in numbers significantly, but still going. Still very, very inky. And that ends Gilshinks' turn, which brings us to Mr. Wales.
What do you want to do, Bill?
What?
What do you think?
Shoot.
Shoot him!
Shoot her!
Cameron will need to reload. Both of his guns are not loaded.
You want to do the ray contrast reload?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, just pick one because Gutsy won't let me do either one. So, yeah.
The deception.
Because I think on the last one I succeeded, and he was like, "No, you didn't do that."
Oh, yep.
But you're good.
Well, the deception check fails, but he still reloads.
Okay. And then we should do. Oh. Does that hit?
What?
Does that work?
It does. You may roll for damage.
Damage.
Four damage. Okay. Alright, so we're going to deal that damage. It gets reduced by 2, so the shot deals 2 damage to the swarm.
Okay. You have one more action.
Get to reload here.
Reload. Reloading. Hold on.
Alright. So he can just reload as an action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a simple action to reload. So he can reload one of the guns, and then that will be the third action, and we will move to you.
Me. These goddamn fucking birds. Okay, so we're gonna punch. Oh, not that one. I'm just not that one. We're just gonna regular punch. Sorry. Oh, punch.
Ooh!
Hey, that hits.
That's a hit. I'll be just punching fucking ravens
I'm just
out of the sky.
Alright, so that, let's see, that's going to be... They're
Yeah.
dead.
Hell yeah, you punched the ravens to death.
I would like you to tell me how this happens. I want to know.
Okay, Itza is just going to channel all of her rage. She couldn't fucking hit Combustion Man. She, like, hasn't hit a single fucking bird this whole fucking time. She's just going full, like, Kamehameha. And she's just gonna, like, punch with all this force, and there's just an explosion of feathers.
Wow.
That's amazing. Like you just like I just imagine you sucker punching the birds right out of the sky, and it brings me so much joy.
Like the whole JoJo.
Just yeah, no,
like
that's
feathers everywhere.
that's fucking beautiful.
Coconuts.
All right, combat is over, and the ground
And-
is littered with birds.
Itza's gonna sneeze because she's still allergic to the birds.
Yep. Good.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
So, what's going on?
Well, Ravi has her hands on her knees. She has like a feather stuck on her head, and she's coughing up for air, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so glad that's over."
Why were those birds so tough?
Because tennis made them.
Magic birds. Hate them.
Well, I hope Allie's alright. I just remembered she got swarmed by birds too.
I'll be fine.
Can Itza
It'll be
check her
fine.
pockets for a new whistle?
Yes. There is a new whistle. With like a little note attached to it, with some string, and it says, "My bad."
I owe you
I owe you.
one
It just says "My bad."
wish. That's funny.
My bad.
When Ravi mentions Ali, Itza's gonna check her pockets and she finds a whistle and goes, "Oh," and shows it to the group with the note.
Good.
And then puts it back away.
Okay. The birds start to twitch.
Oh,
They start to
Um,
twitch, and slowly you see them start to reanimate.
Oh
Ah.
no.
Yeah, it's like they're just like erratically moving, kind of like a Silent Hill monster almost. Where just like
No. No,
It's
we
just
gotta get
one
out of
thing.
here.
Oh.
one by one they start to kind of get up, and you can see the kind of like the ghastly green flare in their eyes as they all one by one start to get up, and they all start squawking obnoxiously at you all. And it looks like they are preparing to attack once more.
No.
no.
We gotta leave.
And as you all start to prepare for battle, something happens. One of the birds just ignites into blue fire. And another. And another. One by one, the birds combust into blue flame. And they frenzy and they panic and they start to fly around to attempt to, extinguish the flame that they are burning from. And to no avail, for they all start to disintegrate into nothingness, and a cloud of ash just falls upon you all.
Oh my god.
And you can
was
see
that?
right about here is a blue flame that is floating just in the air, just a few feet above the air.
Something saved us.
Itza's gonna rush over in front of to put herself between Robbie and the flame, and she's gonna lean over and whisper,
What did you say?
"Witchcraft."
No harm.
Oh.
Oh. Who are you?
You know my name, child.
It's the sorcerers. Or so.
The witch?
Verona. I named thee Verona.
Verona?
That is me.
Oh.
Why have you come to this forest?
We were trying to find out the mystery of this curse that has been brought to the land. Why it is eternal night. Why people are turning into monsters.
We're
And
also
unto
looking
that
for
end,
lights. Well, we're looking for lights that fell from the sky.
these lights you speak of, do you know what form they take? Do you know truly what it is you search for?
Do you mean Origin? The butterfly?
I do not.
Oh.
What is it that you truly seek? Would you be able to identify it if it were before you? Or would you be lost?
I don't know, guys. I thought we were looking for lights and tennis and the source of all. I don't know. I honestly don't know what we're looking for.
I guess we're just
Great
looking
mystery.
for answers.
A great mystery does, in fact, lie before you. Many questions remain to be answered. And yet you begin here, in this place. Perhaps that is for the better. There is a darkness within this forest. A darkness that shall soon spread. And I believe that you four have the power to do something about it.
Well, what can we
What can we
do?
do?
Reflect upon yourselves, and you will know the answer.
Is this the origin of the spread of the curse?
This origin of which you speak. No curse befalls the land because of it, but no boon either. None immediately available to you. Not yet, anyway.
What can we do to help the forest?
Discover the source of the malady that plagues its inhabitants. And in doing so, you may find its cure. Do you understand?
She doesn't say it out loud, but she thinks really hard about the wolf man.
I
You
think
do
I
not yet
understand.
understand. Speak your mind, Sentinel.
I don't think I understand.
You shall in time. Of that I am certain. One can only hope that it will be at an opportune time. There is much that even those of higher power in this land do not know or understand. Feel not inferior for what you do not know. Pursue what you do not know, and you will find everything that you need to save this land. I believe you can do this.
Is the forest where we begin this?
Is that not why you are here?
She has a point. This is the first place we came.
Indeed. Young girl,
Me?
approach me.
Me? Oh. Okay.
You approach her. You approach the flame.
Yes.
You are certainly aware that there are spirits who linger around you.
Yeah, some
Is
of
that
them.
so?
Yeah, they're mostly quiet though. I think they're just lost.
They are quiet because you do not hear them. You do not see them. Though they wish to be known, they wish to be heard and seen. But it is more than that. You who have tasted death and have returned from it, you have not awakened to your truest power.
What power?
The power to know, to see, and to hear those who would guide and support you.
I don't know. I mean, I hear stuff sometimes, but it's all rambling. How do you know these ones will help me?
Why else would they yearn so desperately for your acknowledgement?
Don't all spirits want to be heard? That's why they're so loud sometimes.
Perhaps you should be the one to hear them.
Huh. Okay. I mean, I'll try.
I shall assist you. Place thine hand upon my flame.
Oh, okay. So she kind of cups her hands together and kind of lifts it towards the flame.
Okay. So the rest of you, you see Ravi touch the flame. And Ravi kind of like freezes for a moment, as though held by a powerful force. And you see the blue flame wash over her. And Ravi, you begin to feel a new power. Those spirits that have lingered with you, you see them, you hear them, you know their names, and you know intrinsically that if you wish it, their power is yours to command.
Whoa.
You know you need only accept it within you. So do you?
Yes.
You hear a voice within yourself. Very well. Ravi has now become an animist.
Da 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 da.
Whoa!
Bum, 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 bum.
That's why there was another Robbie.
So you are released from the hold of the power, and you take a couple steps back. And the flame, it speaks once more, and it says, You have accepted it. How do you feel?
I feel lighter. Lighter than I ever felt before. But warm and strong. This is gonna get some used to.
Good. I pray that you use that power well. Now, you four should continue north. There, you shall find the moonlight. Hold on. Fuck are they called again? Hold on. I completely forgot. Don't mind me. Don't fucking mind me. The Moonlight Conclave. There you shall find the Moonlight Conclave. There you shall continue your journey. Do you understand the path that is before you?
Yes. Ravi is gripped with determination.
Okay.
I believe so.
Good. We shall meet again. I look forward to seeing what you accomplish. And the flame spins around a little bit, and then it flies into the air, and then phew, just soars through the trees.
What happened to you, Ravi?
I don't know. At least not for right now, but I feel good.
Well, that's good at least.
But yeah. No, there's lots of spirits around here, guys. Maybe if I get better, I can talk to them. Like, I'm too scared right now, though. These are like old spirits. Spirits that I'm not used to dealing with.
Maybe they can provide us answers.
Yeah. Maybe. I'm just scared to talk to them because, you know, I'm used to dead things, okay? But these are different kind of spirits. Like, they were never really alive. These spirits were always spirits, and they're old, like really, really old. And yeah, wow. Whew. I need to sit down for a sec. She plops right down and she kind of holds her head a little.
I walk over. I put my hand on her shoulder. Maybe rest for now. It seems like you've gone through an ordeal.
Yeah. I mean, you know what's weird? I've listened to all sorts of voices when I was young. At first I thought they were like real people, so I was never really alone. And there's always these certain voices that I keep hearing. Like, they've always been with me. And it's kind of funny. Now I can hear them and it's like we're closer. Like, we're friends. Friends that I never really got to play with. So in a way, that's good.
Yeah, agreed. I'd seen some of that behavior. I wasn't sure what it was exactly, but now I understand.
Alrighty then. So she gets up, she dusts herself off, and she looks up at Gimbal Shank. She's like, I think we're ready to go.
Let us continue.
Onward.
Okay. Next session, you will continue your journey to the Moonlight Conclave and seek to uncover the mystery of whatever it is that is plaguing the land.
Okay.
Nice!
Good game. GG, y'all.